Man, YouTube being laggy as fuck today. But I think I got it fixed. Hey there, everybody. My name is Micah Curtis.
And I'm Alex Baldwin, and today is not my birthday.
No, it's mine. And if anybody asks what my age is, I'm 29. And don't you dare ask me that again. Welcome to Mike and the Hat Man birthday episode. Okay. So, one thing you guys are going to notice, because I had to whip this together, like, within 20 seconds, was Hatman and I can actually see each other now. Well, I've always been able to see him, but he hasn't been able to see me.
Yeah, because that's how Google Hangouts works, apparently.
Yes. So, now, but Google Hangouts no longer has video calls available. Which is fucking stupid. So this week we are doing it through Discord, which is why you're going to see that green little border around whoever's talking at the moment. So I do apologize for that. Like I said, I had to whip this up really quickly, and it's not perfect. So
no, it's not. It's not, but it's what we're going with. We're doing it live, damn it.
Yeah. Maybe we'll, like, I don't know if Zoom you can use for free on both ends, or whatever we could probably try out. But the downside is that, like, if we, like, for questions, I wouldn't be able to do Discord questions, because if I click away from it, it shows the Discord. So, yeah. Fun times. Oh, I missed a call from my mom. Hold on. I'm gonna listen to what she says here.
I was gonna say, are you gonna call her back while on the show?
No. She just sang the birthday song.
Oh.
And what the fuck? Hey man, that's not a small number. That's a very big number. What are you gonna do?
Buy birthday cake, apparently.
Apparently, that's for a birthday present. Specifically for a specific gunpla I wanted.
There you go. Happy birthday. You don't even have to do cringe for it.
Yeah. But the one that I want the most is on pre-order right now. And it is the Endless Waltz Wing Zero Verka. Now, because we set this up so quickly, I haven't been able to do the overlay properly. Jesus, more people throwing money at me. Sister Pex says, get a birthday Klondike bar. $20 is a lot for a Klondike bar. Thank you.
That's many Klondike bars.
Yes, that is several. But anyway, so the dude who does the we heard the call. Well, I don't care. You heard my mother's voice. Whoopie fucking do. It's not like you know what her name is. Relax. Everybody shame Ultimate Agent just because he won't relax. That's gonna have to become a weekly thing now. We're just gonna shame Ultimate Agent for something goofy he does. But anyway,
I'm not the only one being shamed anymore.
Yes. But as I was saying, so the I don't remember who it is who who does the designs for the Verka mobile suits. Let me look it up real quick. I want to say it's the same guy who did the original designs for Endless Waltz. Let's see here. So it's Hajime Katoki. And what all... He did a lot of Super Robot Wars stuff. He did Gundam Sentinel. Oh, okay, so he did 0083, G Gundam, Crossbone Gundam. So he's done a lot of Gundam designs. So he's basically like one of the biggest names when it comes to Gundam designs, and it's like basically him redoing it. And yeah, he did Endless Waltz. So what he managed to do is he took his own design of Wing Zero, right? The one with the actual wings on it. And he actually worked it out to where the wings aren't just fancy, they're practical. Because they can store Hiro's beam rifle in them and his shield. So now he can have the shield that's, you know, in the original series and can actually turn into the fighter again. And still have the wings and look badass. So yeah, that's pretty badass. I really want to get it. So thank you guys. That's a hell of a birthday present. Vercom means version Katoki. That I did not know. Now I know. So
knowing is half the battle.
Indeed. Oh gosh. Whoa! Servant of God, what the fuck? Just threw me $20.
It keeps happening!
He says, more for cheesecake. Also get that real sugar Pepsi. You mean this one?
Good God. Oh, you found some?
Yeah.
Shit. I can't find any where I'm at. And I'm in Pepsi's home state!
I got it by accident, believe it or not. I ordered like a 24 pack of Pepsi cans because I've noticed that I drink less soda when I drink cans. Because if it's empty, I just won't pick it up and sip on it. You know? Mm-hmm. So yeah. That is a thing. Is this going to be a chill stream? Yes. We're just going to chill out and talk about... I kind of want to talk about the year. And I want to talk about just stuff that I want to do. And I want to throw some stuff at the chat and get your guys' opinions. Because, again, you guys are the main reason I'm able to do this. You know? It's all about you at the end of the day. So the stuff that you guys like is the stuff that we're going to go with. And for food stuff, if you're wondering, I'm spoiling myself. I actually have a thing of burritos just off camera. And dear God, do I love me a beefy 5-layer burrito. But anyway. Bobcat throws in $2. And he says... well, it looks like I won't be winning cringe this week. Happy birthday, man. I don't think I'm going to do cringe. I think I'm just going to, like, relax. Swordsman 100 asked, which wings, normal ones or angel wings? So, the, let me grab for you guys my Wing Zero real quick. Because he's just right over here. Ugh. So this one is the one that they say is like the Endless Waltz version of the original Wing Zero, but it's not really. Like, there's not much of a difference between the two. I actually need to fiddle with him a little bit. Hatman can now see it, because I don't know if he's actually seen this one.
No, I don't think I have.
Yeah, this is the same design as in the anime. It, like, there's little differences on his wings in the back, and that's about it. But...
almost a one-to-one.
Yeah, but this is the one that I already have. But Wing Zero is my favorite mobile suit ever. Bar none. The big difference between the two is that there's supposed to be a bunch of extra decals that go on him. I didn't put them on. I didn't think they were necessary. So. But anywho. So this is the Wing Zero. That's the Wing Zero I already have. I would like to get my hands on the Endless Waltz version. And it's from what I hear, it is like the Endless Waltz. Anytime that they do a Wing Zero, it like for Bandai, it's basically like a license to print money. Because it's one of the most popular Gundams ever. I mean, then again, it's like, hey, we've got a Gundam here that can blow up a colony in one shot. There's still a lot of things on it I really wish I did better. But you can looking at it, I can tell it's like my first Gunpla I've done in like 10 years. Still looks pretty good, though. Maybe someday I'll buy another kit and redo it. If this like breaks or something. I'll leave them on my desk for today. But yeah, the Endless Waltz version though has angel wings, which look really cool. But they weren't exactly practical. Changus throws in money. Gosh, $10. Says, I give you more birthday money even though we're not doing Cridge. I've had a cute Corone vid that's perfect for the occasion. I will tag you in Discord. Yeah, about Discord.
Of course, Doggo-chan.
Yes. I'd have to watch the Discord thing on my phone. Because again, we're not really prepared for today. Thanks to Google, like
No.
a real wrench got thrown into the plans.
Yeah.
We'll have to figure something out.
If like this was an announced change or yeah, it was.
I just didn't think it was going to be this early. I thought it was like later in the month, but
Literally, there's articles today. How to get ready to switch from Google Hangouts to Google Chat. Oh my god.
so Google Chat is the one that now has video calls then.
I don't know.
Let me find out.
Oh no, Google Meet. Google Meet is the one that has video calls. You've got to be shitting me. Why the fuck did I need to separate it? This is like the Netflix and Quickster of fucking instant messaging.
It's basically the same thing as Hangouts video calls, except it has a few more Streamlabs features.
Oh my god.
What the fuck, dude?
Well,
Yeah.
I can officially delete the Hangouts app from my fucking phone now.
There you go.
See it, bitch. Fuck you. 1 down, 3 to go. Although I don't think I'll ever be able to get rid of Gmail, unfortunately, because that's where the Micah and the Hatman email is.
Yes. Speaking of
Totally
Gundam.
unrelated.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, totally unrelated, but apparently anyone who has an @hatman.net email, all those emails get sent to my inbox. So there's a guy named Gary Hartman who is evidently misspelling his hartman.net email address. So I'm getting like all of this stuff about his investments into my inbox. And I sent him like 3 emails already saying, hey, I think you might be misspelling your name and accidentally sending your stuff to me. And it keeps happening.
Oh no.
It keeps happening. I don't know how to stop it.
Good lord.
Anyway, you were saying about Gundam.
I actually had a something crazy happen. So last week, you guys, like the one pick of the week that I did while Hatman was away, was Victory Gundam. And I talked about how much I fucking hated it. Because it is legitimately the first Gundam that I've hated since Seed. And that's saying something. You know? Getting a couple more donations in here. Bobcat throws in a couple. He says, easy solution, get Outlook Mobile, plug Gmail into that, and then said came in late. Did they finally kill Hangouts? You know that EFAP seems to have good luck with Discord for this. Also, this shit is why Google Stadia will never succeed. There you go. People are tagging me in Discord. I can't look at it, guys. I can't look at it on this computer. And now we're frozen. There we go.
Where are you being tagged? I can.
Or if people are doing everyone in the Discord, it's buzzing me.
I have to go through every channel. Dear God.
It's an Animo.
Oh, it's an Animo. Yeah, I guess people are trying to get cringe going.
Nope,
yeah,
it's just Chang is saying birthday Corona. Whoa!
Yeah.
Money again.
Here we go again.
Daniel Parker throws in some money. Throws in $20. Jeez. Says happy birthday, Mike. I hope you have a good one. It's been very good so far. Actually. I've gotten a lot of happy birthdays from people, family and friends. The one thing that has got me the most is just my friends saying that they miss me. Because ever since the coof, I have not been able to visit my friends because I have had the coof, they have not, and they all have kids.
Eek.
So I have been stuck without hanging out with my buddies since the spring. And people wonders like, why does Micah go on so many streams? That's why. Honestly, that is the reason why. But thankfully, it has helped me keep away from being insane. You know? So, goodness gracious. Man alive. So, anyway, back to the Gundam thing. So, what I finally ended up doing was watching another Gundam series that I'd been putting off forever, and that was Mobile Suit Gundam Double Zeta. And I'm in love. It's the best Gundam I've watched in a long fucking time. Goodness gracious. Bobcat throws in a bucket and says, guys, just realize if you want to show your appreciation with big dollars, don't super chat, buy more copies of 3 Nights. Unless you already have, in which case,
there you go.
Throw money at me. But let's... Double Zeta was probably the show that, like, I think might be the best, I don't know, it might be my favorite Tomino show so far since the original Gundam, which is crazy. But then again, I'm only halfway through it, so we'll have to see where it goes. Hardboiled throws in $10. Says, happy birthday, Vanilla Grod. Just want to say you and Hatman have been a big help to me in my cultural efforts, particularly comics, of course. Dare I hope for some 2 cents on Luminar #1 soon. I want it to be great, so say the word, I'll send you the script. Hatman, that's more your avenue than mine.
It might be, but I've got quite a bit on my plate right now. Email it to me. I'll get to it when I can get to it.
Yeah, because Hatman still has to finish editing Inglewood Book 2.
Yeah, there's a lot on my plate right now. So, if you don't mind waiting, then yeah, email it to me.
But anywho. But yeah, it's at the point where it's getting really good. because like everything just ramped up, and I already thought that I had a really interesting story because Tomino kind of dangles this carrot in front of your face. I'm not gonna say what it is. Let's just say that. Well, I'll say it this way: somebody gets kidnapped very early on, and he dangles that kidnapping in front of you, and there's so many near misses between the lead character and this kidnapped person. And when he finally resolves the problem, the way that the whole situation ends is a twist I did not see coming. And what it did is it escalated everything tenfold from that. It's really good. Really, really good. Like, Tomino's pacing in Double Zeta is phenomenal, at least halfway through. Like, he does a great job of introducing the characters. He does a great job of establishing them and the ins and outs of them and so on and so forth. So, Chaos Sonic throws in a buck and says, "Sorry I'm late. A lot of shit happening. Happy birthday." Thank you very much, Chaos Sonic. I'm just glad you're here, dude. Honestly. But, not to mention, one thing that I love about it is the titular Double Zeta Gundam. Judo, the pilot of the show, he gets the titular Gundam 10 episodes in, as opposed to like halfway through, like in Zeta. So, then again, in Zeta Gundam, the lead character Camille, he doesn't design the Zeta Gundam until like 4 episodes in, and it takes them all that time to develop the damn thing. So it's understandable as to why. But I love the Double Zeta, because imagine a Gundam that is so fucking big that you don't just need one core fighter to put it together, you need 3. Yeah, so basically what it is that the core fighter is like the cockpit. The 2 other fighters basically have the top of the Gundam and the bottom of the Gundam. And they fly it out to him. They combine. The other 2 pilots fuck off out of there, and he has his Gundam. The thing's huge. And the power that it has, I would say, rivals Wing Zero. Now, I don't think it's as powerful. At least it hasn't demonstrated that it is yet. But it's close. I mean, the fact that it has a cannon, the High Mega Cannon, that can melt off a mobile suit's legs just by it being close to the beam is pretty crazy. So, I have the same birthday as Asuka.
Evidently so. Yeah, December 4th.
Huh. I thought it was just Jay-Z.
Nope. You get one better.
Oh yeah, I'll take Asuka over Jay-Z.
Brainbox says check your Steam account when you get a chance, because he sent you a thing.
I've been sent a thing?
You've been sent a thing.
Holy fuck, Brain! He got me the Doom Eternal DLC.
Nice.
I'm gonna install that after the show. Holy shit, dude! Thank you. So yeah, halfway of Double Zeta, loving it so far. Next week I will probably do a full review of it. Then the week after, I think I'm gonna do whatchamacallit, Giant Robo, because I started on it but I didn't finish. I'm kind of doing a million things. Chaos Sonic throws in a buck and says, "Sounds like a palate cleanser from last week." More like today has been a day that I have needed, because the week so far has been fucking weird. Dirty Dan throws in a buck, says, "A joyous birthmas to you, albino Russian gorilla. May your enemies quake at the sound of your name." Also, hey, Hatman, how goes it?
It goes.
By the way, did you see the meme of me that was put on the Twitter today?
No, I did not.
I'm going to send it to you.
Okay.
And I will link it in the chat because again I can't show it on screen. Sorry guys. But I am genuinely curious as to what your reaction's gonna be to this, because I thought it was fucking hilarious. This was done by Papa Kinesu, and people keep throwing money at me. Changa says, one could argue Double Zeta is like a Gundam Getter Robo, 3 ships becoming 1 robot. I meant the Gundam show. Sort of. It's a similar concept. Yeah, I would say that's a good one. What the fuck not? Not the last one throws money at me. He throws it $40. Here's to you, Boomer, and for more Gunpla. What the fuck? Alright, sending Hatman the thing before I forget. It's in Discord. Jesus. I think this is hilarious. So, Papa Kinesu, cheers to you, dude. I do so much stuff on YouTube, I forget the things that I do sometimes. Like, in regards to, like, bits and stuff. And I had forgotten about the one time that I mocked the whole Russian agent thing. And what he just turned it into. Yeah. But anyway, I need to read off the donation thing. No, I already read that. Never mind. Okay. Hatman watched the thing.
And if you are not happy, you go to Gulag. That was pretty good.
And you stay there until you become happy. Or you starve to death, whichever one comes first. I ad-libbed that whole thing, too. Also, if you guys are wondering why I'm missing a tooth again, it's because it's right here. It keeps getting knocked out.
You keep fighting yourself. And
apparently, I'm honestly thinking of like putting a screw in there, and like a small screw, and just screwing the tooth in or something. I don't know. Not into my gums, mind you, into the denture. But I'm worried that it would crack the plastic. Also, Danny Parker throws in another $10. Says, "Want to thank you, Micah, for signal boosting Angel's Awakening. It really has helped." Hey, dude, I'm more than happy to do so. Very much so. I understand that there are people in Comicsgate that are very pissed off at me right now. But there's also plenty of people who, DM me 2 days ago, saying that they agreed with what I said wholeheartedly. So, I guess we should talk about that a little bit. But without getting, like, into the drama elements, let me just say this. My priority whenever it comes to comic books, as a critic and as a journalist, is ethics. I will always have a problem with people who have bad business ethic. And I'm going to call them out on it.
Yeah.
I mean, for fuck's sake, I came up during Gamergate. Like, you think I'm not going to call if you think I'm not going to call out bad ethics, you're a fucking idiot. No, sorry. Just no. Seriously. And another thing I also need to mention, criticism is not cancellation. Because a lot of people were critical of what I said. That's not canceling me. It's just criticism. And people are welcome to have their opinions. I really don't care. And whether or not they're valid is something that can be validated either by time or by facts. It's not something that bugs me. I just find it weird that some people get their panties in a bunch over just criticism. Because here's the thing. This is what the conclusion I came to just as a creator. If everybody has an opinion, then everybody's a critic. And if anybody's a critic, you might as well get used to criticism. Because you're going to get it everywhere. At the end of the day, all you can really do is filter out what makes sense and what doesn't. And if what somebody says doesn't make sense, okay, just ignore it. But if there is some sense, then it is what it is. And you can just take it or leave it. I just have a problem whenever I hear that somebody's working on a comic and they're not getting paid. Or they're only getting paid under certain circumstances. I'm like, Jesus. That's not good.
So, because I don't know how many of y'all know this, but we did not get paid on Inglewood.
Nope.
We didn't.
We're still paying customs fees.
Yeah. That's coming out of our pockets. Like the money has been spent entirely.
Yeah.
But artists got paid. Everyone who actually worked on the comic, aside from myself and Micah, got paid.
Yep, because we're the business owners.
And we
come last.
They were the ones who got paid first. Yeah, exactly. And we knew it going in that we were going to pay ourselves last, if at all. And that's exactly what happened. But if it means, we still have to pull money out of our pockets to get the book out there and get people paid, that's what we got to do.
Yeah. We did initially break even. But then I think it's like what customs took us over the mark. Yeah.
It was the shipping costs for international, and then the customs that came afterwards.
Yeah.
That's what did it.
Yeah. So shipping international is a motherfucker.
Yeah, it's like $150 in random customs editions coming in like every other week or so. It's a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
And
I understand
it is what it is.
And here's the thing, like one of the counter arguments that was made is like, well, if a contract and there's an agreement, then that's the agreement that they're going to go with, and that's not unethical. Well, no. Not all just because you agree to be exploited doesn't mean that the exploitation is moral or ethical.
Right.
I'm sorry, just no. Like it's like, the you sign the contract, shrug, that's not an argument. That's not the, or at least it's not the argument I'm making. I'm making an argument on ethics, meaning I'm arguing on whether or not the contract should have existed in the first place. So, but that's generally the thing. I worked in insurance for a couple of years. Both as as a salesman and as an auditor. I know contracts. And I've seen some that are pretty predatory.
Yeah.
So. But that's the thing about contract work. Read the fucking thing. Know what you're getting into. Because on the flip side, if you're stupid enough to sign a predatory contract, that's on you. But dumb is still dumb.
That's my philosophy for life is whatever the fuck you're putting your signature on, read it first.
Yeah. But I will say this.
Just read it.
I will say this for any artists that are out there. Is if you come and you work for me and you do a book that I wrote, you are getting paid before I do. Period, point blank. Colorist, inker, letterer, you're paid before I do. Yep. You can ask anybody that has worked for me yet who got paid first. It was them. I made sure they were very well taken care of. And
we're doing that right now on 3 nights, for God's sake.
Yep. And because we did so well with Inglewood and we produced a great book, and because my artists were well taken care of, they could put in 120% without financial worry. As such, I got a great book out of it. And I'm going to get even better results because my guys are still improving, and they have an incentive to improve because there's more money to be made. And that's the benefit of these things, of doing proper business, is because if people enjoy working for you, people will give you 120%. So, So yeah, it is what it is. Arian Boss wants to know, don't want to bring up more drama. Is Miller back at CG? Probably not. I'm not paying attention at this point. Because at the end of the day, Comicsgate's not about the egos. It's about the fans. Are fans getting what they're paying for? Are they getting top-notch? Are they getting something better than what the mainstream can offer? If the answer is yes, awesome. If the answer is no, we're in trouble. Because scummy shit can reflect on everybody. And that's why I very much believe in having a standard of quality. Real quick, Xenonic threw in a buck and says, happy birthday. I was hoping you could react to a video I made. Basically describes our Discord group in a nutshell. Not with the setup today. Let's remind me next week. I'll give you that one for free. Hardboiled says, in Mother Russia article writes you. By the way, any news on better prices for that Liberty Prime kit? If not, just say I'm funding your ability to do that DCEU romances vid. Also, I do have an editor. I'm just looking for two cents on it. Okay. Well, that's perfectly fine. But even so, that's still more Hatman's game than mine. Because I am not the guy to ask. I am so far up my own ass right now with my own work. And I'll give you guys an idea of like, because I'm having the time of my life in a weird way. I got so much writing done this week, both more creative writing than articles. I only did like 3 articles, but I got the lore started on the book that Xavier and I are doing together, and he's working on that right now. And then the next thing I'm going to be doing on that is designing the mobile frames, or at least the concept. And I had a brilliant idea today for 2 of them. So what else is there? And then I'm halfway done with another book that I'm doing with Liam as well. So I'm hoping to get at least 4 more pages done this week, and I'm taking my time with it because the dialogue I'm doing is a Southern girl. So I want to make sure it's authentic. So I keep like going over and like hard editing the choice of words to make sure it sounds like a girl who was raised in Georgia. So but yeah, Hatman got really quiet.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to think of what else there is. If there's anything else that I've been writing. I know there was something I did this week, but now I'm forgetting it. I don't even know. But anywho. Needless to say, like, when people come to work for us, they're happy. At the end of the day, that's what you want. You know, you just want to make sure that the people who work for you are happy. And who knows? Maybe sometime soon it'll be time for me to just branch out on my own. You know. Xenonix's video he made about us in Discord is very copyright heavy. Thank you for the $1, by the way, Servant. He could just show you in Discord if you want. Okay, fair enough. But I think that might be what the future's gonna hold. Because at the end of the day, that's kind of the downside of being the part of a big movement is you do inevitably, by people on the outside, get held accountable for the things that you're not responsible for. And that I'm not comfortable with. And that's sort of what's been bugging me. No worries, Matchstick. I appreciate the birthday well wishes. So. At the same time, like, thinking back on Gamergate, now that I think about it, a lot of the people that we met during that time that are still doing stuff now, they still hold to the same principles they did before.
Yeah.
So, and at the end of the day, ideas can be something that are immortal. They can be something that lasts forever. So, ultimately, that's... Ideas are bulletproof. Steal from
V for Vendetta.
But that's the great thing about it, you know.
Yeah.
But what else is next year? I'm hoping to start production on First Servant after Daniel does Angel's Awakening. 'Cause same artist. And then after that, or also Three Nights Part 2, Inglewood Book 2, Project Lazarus. The sequentials we're going to start possibly next month for that. Because Bob and I are going to try to get the designs finalized by the end of this month. You guys have already seen Omega. Omega's done. He's good, you know. Alpha is mostly done. Sigma is the hard one because he's got 3 bodies. So, and that one we've had to kind of go back to the drawing board on because the original sketch that Bob sent me looked good, but it wasn't what I was looking for this story, you know. So. Yeah. And then, of course, we had the Peregrine Inglewood crossover. That one I'm really looking forward to. Hey, man, have you read through that one yet? I don't remember.
No, I have not. I don't know if anyone's linked me to the script for it.
I will do so later then, because
yeah, do that.
Piper already did a once through, but Piper did it for continuity. She didn't do it for grammar. So she wanted to make sure that it was copyright. So the funny thing about it is, like, the staff on that book is going to be substantial because it's gonna have me and Hatman and Piper, and then the artist and the colorist and the letterer, which will probably be Eric again. And then on top of that, Optimus and Xavier and as well for checking over it to make sure that the continuity is correct. So the team on that book is massive. But thankfully, and this is one thing that I really enjoyed about working with Graydon, why I hope we get to do more crossovers together in the future, is they let me do my thing. Like, I set the... I felt kind of bad. I hope that Scott didn't feel... Because Scott McCullough, who's writing the first Peregrine book, I hope he doesn't feel jilted when I said this. But when I said no co-writers... It was just because I didn't need to, I was like, get the fuck out of my kitchen. And I don't mean that like crudely. It's just like, I need to cook. Get out. Like, don't step away from the skillet before I hit you with it. But yeah. It is, they let me do my thing. I gave them the outline, and then they're like, this outline looks amazing. Write it now. And I did. I said... You know, I was going to try to do this in 44 pages, but I think I need 56. Like, do it. Okay. So, yeah. People are buzzing me. Okay. It wasn't for me. It was a group message. So, yeah. Blargity blarg. Tyler Worsham's here. He says he hasn't cut a live stream in a while. So, thank you for being here, dude. Sigma has 3 bodies. How? Okay, so Sigma's a cyborg. And the only things about Sigma that are still human is his torso and his head and his pelvic region. So, he still has his organs. You know, he still operates like a human, but his limbs are all robotic. Now, the benefit of that is that, and also he had to have some spinal reconstruction as well, and elements of his nervous system have been fused. to a cybernetic skeleton, essentially, which can be snapped on and off. Now, the thing about that, or the benefit is that what body he has left can be transferred to armor, from armor to armor to armor, and he has 3 of them. He has one that is a multi-weapons platform. He has another that is more based on more street level-ish stealth sort of suit. And then he has a third one that is classified. So, yeah. That's how. H250V's here says, congrats on the cake, Lord Micah. Also, hope you guys are well. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. The porn on Sigma is going to be weird and disgusting. I don't think there's porn of my characters yet. And I hope there never is. I don't know what y'all want to... Like, no.
You are going to be very disappointed.
No. Please, no.
You know the rules of the internet. You know the rules.
I am aware of the rules of the internet, but I'm just going to say this right now. You fuckers start shipping too much, I'm going to kill them all off.
Is it bad that when...
I'll have Angelica hit by a bus, okay?
Oh, God.
In a full detailed gory shot, I'll hire Preston to do 1 page. Don't fuck with me. Oh, no.
Oh, God. Is it bad that when you read the Sigma has 3 bodies question, I thought of Sigma from Mega Man X?
That is going to be one point of comparison that's going to happen a lot. Because Sigma in Mega Man X is well, he's a maverick, so he's not a cyborg.
Yeah.
He's just a robot.
Yeah. Well,
that turns into a virus because Mega Man is fucking weird. But
yeah. Mega Man is really fucking... There's Brian Gilmartin. Why does Sigma give me Mega Man X vibes?
But no, he doesn't use a lightsaber, so on so forth.
Yeah. He doesn't wear a...
He doesn't have giant boots.
Nasty looking cape. Nasty looking cape.
Yeah, he doesn't have a cape either.
Oh shit! Yeah, no ships allowed. No, we sink ships here.
Yeah,
we are pirates. Yar.
No need to make threats on innocent comic book characters. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying.
We don't give a fuck.
All right. Bobcat throws in a buck and says, Micah, I'll have Angelica hit by a bus. Me, shows what you know. I'm into that shit. Oh, good lord. But, anywho.
There's always somebody who's into Guro.
And that's the other
weirdos.
thing that I was working on. I completely forgot about it. So... I did it like it wasn't this week, it was a while ago, but the one thing I'm wanting to do, what I'm wanting to invest some of the profits from 3 nights into, which we've made a good amount of profit so far, it seems. Shipping might eat it up. We'll have to see what happens, but yeah. we're looking pretty good, you know. Actually, we're looking really good compared to like what we said like is like what we call comfortable funding, you know?
Yeah.
But anyway, one thing that I did is I've been wanting to do another Inglewood series, a side story series called Tales from Inglewood. And the first issue of it would be called The Contender. And it would be about Angelica. So I wrote about 7-8 pages of it. So, and it's basically this, like, her backstory. But just as a heads up, unlike Ashara from whatchamacallit, from Blade Devil, you're not going to actually see her backstory, as in her ass. Because RGE just revealed today, like, one of the side stories is like, is it like a nude scene for the character. Torino throws in, Buck and says, speaking of Mega Man X, look in Vigil when you get the chance, you'll get a laugh. Yeah, I'll have a look at some point. I might take a nap after the stream today. Gosh, I'm very tired.
I'll look at Vigil right now, then.
Oh, it's the Shining Finger. Because the voice actor for Mega Man X is also the voice actor of Domon Kashu.
I've actually never seen this before.
Hey there, Hunter Iggy. He says, happy birthday. Thank you very much, dude. I very much appreciate it. But anyway, is RGE still selling his comic? Yes, it is still in demand. So if you haven't picked up Blade Devil yet, go check it out. I backed it. I have a lot of respect for RGE. Then again, he's been a buddy of mine for years, so...
Did one of you just try to register a Twitch account? Joseph at hatman.net?
Oh no.
Under the Twitch name HatGuy678? Because if you did, I've got your verification code. Also, stop using my goddamn domain.
Shame on you, Joe. Shame on you.
At least it's not Steve at hatman.net.
Yep.
It could be a whole lot worse.
This is true. But but anywho, the that will be happening. So if you wanted a story about Angelica and like her MMA career, yeah, that's going to happen. But when it comes to like plot, the most you're probably going to see her is in her underwear, and that's about it. Even if, you know, like, I don't know if I'm going to go that far. Because there's elements of her history that I'm going to go into that are kind of grisly, but I don't want to go into that much detail.
Where's this guy?
But I know the artist that I want to work on it with me too, but I don't know if she's going to be available when the time comes to do it. But the good thing is if we have a profit from 3 nights, I can just pay her just right there. Be like, boom, get it done. So, but it would just be one comic. It would be like one spare book that you could buy on top of Inglewood. So, but yeah, that's the other thing that I'm working on too. Thought it would be a nice little bonus. Are we going to celebrate by eating a bucket of mayonnaise?
Why in the hell would I ever do such a thing?
No. No.
Mayonnaise is disgusting.
Yes, it is. It's fucking gross.
Mayonnaise is terrible.
Ugh. But mayonnaise is just like, it makes me yak. It does. Like it, even just like the thought of it. Because I remember, I have a step aunt who's kind of a dweeb, or kind of a dink. So at one point, we're at church and we're having a discussion. And she goes, "Micah, you ought to try my the brownies." So I grab a couple and I chow down because this is me we're talking about, right? And my dad starts talking about how good they are. He goes, "What's all in them?" And she starts listing off the ingredients, and then she says mayonnaise. My mind heard that and I threw up right there. Thankfully, we were in the kitchen of the church, so I was right by the sink. But it was literally, she goes, "Oh, sugar, mayonnaise, just boom, just bleh. All of the contents of my stomach, which included breakfast, just into the sink." And she's like,
Jesus.
She goes, "That was rude." I'm like, "You put fucking mayonnaise in it!" And she goes, "Are you allergic?" I'm like, "No, it's just gross."
Have you heard of pear salad by any chance?
No. Dare I ask?
Pear salad is something that apparently I ate as a child and now seems disgusting to me.
Okay.
It is a skinned pear.
Okay.
Cut in half.
Okay.
Topped with mayonnaise and cheese.
No.
Yeah, no. No is right. I don't understand how I was able to stomach that as a child. But it's disgusting. The thought of it now is making me ill. But apparently it's a thing that exists and people actually choose to eat.
No. Just no. People are weird. Stop doing that. Stop. I'm trying to think if there's a whole lot really else to say about the week. We kind of addressed the nonsense that happened, I think, in about as nice of a way as I can. I do think that one thing is just going to be a fact is that I'm going to focus more on, this and this brand of doing things, and a lot less about, we're like even really congregating a whole lot with people who aren't my friends. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. But then again, I've kind of been doing that for a while, and with 3 nights, we had more success than we did on Englewood.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think that we know the formula. Good art, good writing, great community that loves what goes on. I think at the end of the day, that's what matters most. So, oh, goodness. You guys are awesome. Seriously. I'm just so tired I can't get hyped up. Another thing that I also want to say is one particular person I want to praise is Optimus. Because he said in Discord, so I guess I can say it here, is because some people were worried because there were folks out there telling people in Graded to cancel the Inglewood Peregrine crossover because people got mad at me this week, which is stupid, but whatever. And he basically said, I don't give a shit who tells me to cancel what, that book is still happening. So Optimus is awesome, to say the least. Because there are some people that would bend to that pressure. He did not. Also, let me put, throw this out there, is it's important to know who your friends are. And I know.
Yeah.
And they stick with us. They're the ones that are there whenever things start to not go the way that they should be going. The people who bail on you the instant that something isn't to their liking, they're not your friends. And they're not worth investing in as people. They come and go. So, All right. To close this out, Hatman, did you take care of the AdSense thing yet?
I believe so. I believe it's done.
Okay. So here's the thing, for those of you in the chat. From what I am understanding, from what people have told me, the Twitch thing is not something a lot of people are liking. If that is the case, because I know that some people already have subscriptions to my channel on Twitch. If that is indeed the case, I would be willing to instead bring it over here again. Because it would make my life a little bit easier to just have like a few nights of streaming. As opposed to doing stuff on Twitch like every day. So if you guys would rather me do it, what I will do is I will turn on memberships over here for people that would like to do that as well to support the channel.
All right.
So let me know what you guys think, and we'll go from there. But aside from that, there's not really much else to say. Is that we will continue forward, as we always do. The Faz is staring at me. It needs to stop. I need to get that thing organized so I can start building it again. No, we're not doing overflow questions this week.
Nope.
I think what we're going to end with, you guys will be able to hear it because it'll come through the speakers over here. I'm going to bring up this Corona thing.
Do I need to bring it up too?
Might as well.
All right. If Microsoft Word doesn't want to open up for some fuck-ass reason, stupid Microsoft Word, I don't want you. Animal.
Did you just say some fuck-ass reason?
Yep.
Just wanted to be sure.
Yep. I stole that word from Don Arco, and I don't regret it.
Fair enough. All right. I got it ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Hitting the play button in 3, 2, 1.
Oh my God, she speaks English.
You didn't know that? She speaks some.
I think I've only ever heard her speak English once.
What the?
That's an empty banana.
Well, banana is my favorite fruit. Oh no, the stream died for a second. Holy shit.
Oh my lord. What? What?
Potato banana flour.
X potato banana flour. Damn, I need to watch this on my birthday then. I still have another month and a half to go.
That was cute. Oh, goodness.
Potato X banana flour.
All right. So to answer the actual question, I am 35 today.
Even if you were 29, you'd still be older than me.
I know.
At least for a month and a half.
I know. The only downside is I'm starting to look 30-ish.
30-ish. Well, I mean, you're halfway there, so I guess it's only reasonable.
I think the main reason is just because my hair has been thinning as much as it has. So it is what it is.
It could be worse. You could look like you were in your 40s.
Yes, that is true. I could look like I'm in my 40s. So. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. All right, guys. I think we're going to go ahead and call it here. Y'all have been so generous, it's ridiculous. To say the least. So.
All that stimulus money.
Yeah. I really appreciate it, guys. And I will, for those of you who said go buy Gunpla, I will definitely buy some, for sure. I am excited, to say the least. All right, folks.
Oh, yeah.
Time for us to take off. So until next time, my name is Micah Curtis.
And I'm Alex Baldwin, and yeah, I turned 29 in a month and a half now.
That he does. We will see you guys next week for the normal stuff once again. Dave's Vault.
Yeah, Dave's Vault.